Hello, gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Gentlemen's Club Whiskey. I am the Pontiff of Japanese Whiskey, your Tokyo Godfather here, Mr. Mark Antimate. Today, I'm continuing on with my review of a bourbon whiskey. And in the prior video, I've reviewed the Eagle Rare Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. And this video is a continuation of me reviewing bourbon whiskeys, being shot sequentially immediately after turning off the camera and finishing up this review. The upload date might be a little bit different, definitely not the same date as me uploading the review of the Eagle Rare, but this is actually, in real life, literally a back-to-back review. So today I'm going to open up the Evan Williams Bottled in Bond 100 proof. And inside the next video after this, I will do my taste review over this and let you guys know what it is that I think. But in this video in particular, I'm only going to be talking about the history of Evan Williams and Bottled in Bond just a little bit. So I got notes on 3 different websites that I'm pulling from. What do I want to say about this? This is something different. Okay. Before I even get to these notes from this website, I did actually buy these two together in the same buying session, the Eagle Rare and the Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. I told my Clubhouse friends on the app Clubhouse that I want to be as well versed in bourbon as I am in Japanese whiskey and scotch. This is my taste palette. These are the things that I like. What would you guys recommend I buy for my top 5 bourbons that's targeted specifically towards me? They gave me a big list of like about 20, but I did try to go out and try to find my top 5. Anything that I couldn't find within the top 5, I stretched it to the top 10. If anything was inside of these liquor shops here in Japan that were within my top 10, I would buy them. Evan Williams is one of these that was very high up there on my list. I don't remember the exact number. I would have to check my notes, but it was very high up. It was a high recommendation. And they said that I should buy this one. I bought this out of a shop called Tanakaya, which is located at Meijiro Station on the Yamanote line, which is a loop line that goes around central Tokyo. This shop, Tanakaya, only specializes in international liquors, but there is nothing Japanese inside of there, just purely things from outside of Japan. So that's my definite go-to store when I want to buy bourbon and or American whiskey in general. So, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, 100 proof, single distillery, DSP, Kentucky 1, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, bottled under U.S. government supervision, 50% alcohol by volume, which means 100 proof. On the side of the label here, it says, Bottled in Bond status is earned only by meeting strict government standards, originally passed in 1897 to ensure quality and consistency. In accordance with these standards, this bourbon is 100 proof, aged at least 4 years, and produced at a single distillery within a single distillation session. Evan Williams set up his distillery on the banks of the Ohio River in 1783 and is historically recognized as Kentucky's first distiller of bourbon. This special Bottled in Bond bourbon is a genuine sour mash that honors his pioneering heritage. It says genuine sour mash, charcoal filtered, Evan Williams' signature as it appears on the 18th century distillation license. Okay, so there's that. This is the bottle. I was reading from this label on the side, and then when you turn it to the other side, there's a little bit more there. All right, since 1783. I never got this whole bottled in bond thing, but the way that I'm reading it now, it says that it's more or less quality control. But I don't think I know about too many distilleries that's telling fibs. Maybe there are distilleries out there that's telling fibs about what it is that they're packaging, but even without the government assurance, for the most part, I do believe the distilleries about what they're selling us. I don't think they're really taking us for a loop. But okay, they want to get that extra accreditation from the government. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Extra security to know that what you're buying is truly what it is. Now I'm looking at it on the Heaven Hill Distillery website. Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, what it says here. The 100 proof version of the world's second largest selling Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey is aged 4 years under U.S. supervision to meet the exacting standards for bottled in bond. And it's kind of repeating now. First enacted by Congress in 1897 and still on the books today. Bottled in bond guarantees quality and ensures consumers the product is bottled at exactly 100 proof. The product is one distilling season at one distillery, aged at least 4 years. Okay, so it has all that going for it. I don't have it as of yet, but I'm thinking soon I'm going to buy the other one. Being inside of Japan, I bet you guys didn't know, but probably did know that there is an Evan Williams Japan-only edition. And that one, with this being aged 4 years, the Japan-only release has been aged 12 years and is released at 101 proof. So, highly looking forward to trying that. Let me see. Yeah, 50.5% alcohol by volume. And yeah, truly looking forward to trying that one. It says that Japanese one is bottled. Hold on, let me get these things straightened out. It says that it is actually bottled in Japan at the Fuji Gotemba distillery, which is owned by Kirin. So that's interesting. Truly looking forward to trying that, as that is something truly special. I mean, it's going to be truly special for my American audience out there. I'm sure that there's places that you can get it inside of America, but you're probably going to be paying a steep price for that. Looking forward to trying it soon. Anything else here? Okay. This is a different website here. Evan Williams is a brand of Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky by the Heaven Hill Company. Age minimum of 4 years, in which it only needs to be 2 years to be called straight bourbon. It has been ranked as one of the world's best-selling whiskey brands. Evan Williams bourbon is sold as a mass-market black label variety. The company also bottles several other varieties, including the white label, which I have here, that is bottled in bond. An Evan Williams 1783 bourbon that is produced in more limited quantities, with a 7 to 8 year old single barrel bourbon sold in vintage, dated bottles sealed with black wax. So it's just talking about other things here. Origin of the name. Evan Williams, a Welsh immigrant to North America, was born in Dale, Pembrokeshire, and immigrated to the United States towards the end of the 18th century. Williams settled in Kentucky and began distilling in 1783. in what is known now as Louisville, Kentucky. A historical marker in Louisville marks the site as Kentucky's first commercial distillery. Williams was elected to serve as the first wharf master of Louisville in 1797. The bottle label of the best-selling variant, the Black Label, emphasizes this heritage. It bears inscriptions since 1783 and Kentucky's first distiller. However, the inscription should not be construed as indicating that the brand has continuously existed since the time of the historic distillery. The modern whiskey brand was introduced in 1957. All right, that's all I have to say about this one. I think I've ran my course of going through these different websites and seeing about the history of this. It has won some brand awards and accolades. San Francisco World Spirits Competition, double gold in 2021. SIP Awards Gold in 2019. SIP Awards Best of Class in 2018. SIP Awards Platinum also in 2018. So fairly well awarded bourbon whiskey, but looking forward to cracking open this bottled in bond. This one is a screw cap, unlike many other bourbons that are released on the market with the cork, but I am a bigger fan actually of screw cap. Guess it's just heritage and all that good stuff there with cork, but I don't think it keeps things as fresh as this. This is technology right there. Anyways, all I got to say about Evan Williams. Meet me back in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Come back again when I do my review in the subsequent video over this one, in which I only talk about the taste. So, gentlemen, I thank you all for watching. Salute to you wherever you may be out in the world. Make sure that you guys drink responsibly. And as always, gentlemen, you guys know what to do. Keep it classy.